All right, what's up, guys? Now, yeah, seen this tweet, and I was like, nah, bro, I gotta talk on this. Cause here's the thing, there's still that like just weird paranoia that I have where I just know that stuff like this will go viral, and then people will try to like go pretty much give me that same treatment that I had like some years back, and I'm like, bro, not trying to go through that again. Like I feel like I've been doing well for myself that I cannot go back to that time frame and stuff on YouTube. But I mean, hey, at the end of the day, if it happens, it happens. I got through it back then. I'll get through it again and stuff. But no, yeah, let's go ahead and talk on this tweet. Poorly worded tweet. I was like, yeah, I read this tweet a couple of times because I'm like, okay, wait a minute, what is this person saying? But I was like, oh, that's what they're, you gotta use like that just human AI technology to try to piece together what they're saying. And I'm like, bro, you really gotta like proofread what you say before you say it. So like that would be my advice to the person. I'm like, it's something that I shouldn't have to piece together a puzzle when reading your tweet and stuff. But anyways, so the person tweeted out to explain to you guys the account that they tweeted out to. So this is an account that handles like YouTube issues and stuff because they have like the YouTube page, like the YouTube Twitter account, like the official account. Team YouTube is like a support page and stuff. So don't really be giving you a whole lot of support. I'm like, the times I had conversations about them with stuff, I'm like, it just seems like it goes in one ear and out the other. So yeah, they I don't know, they might listen to this person. If they do, then I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of other people on your guys' platform that done did some crazy stuff. So if it's something gonna happen to me, something gotta happen to everybody, all right? Because I'm like, nah, that's crazy. But anyways, I don't think so. But then again, I'm like, there's at times you hear some people go through some crap with YouTube, and I'm like, I know I done went through my stuff with the guideline strike. So I mean, I don't know. But anyways, now let's go ahead and read this tweet out real quick. So they say YouTube why this YouTuber TMossBoss has been bullying people on YouTube for years, sexual harassment towards people online. You need to do something about him. Ban him from YouTube. He's still doing it. So that's just, man. I'm like, you could tell whoever this individual is. They have to be a kid. But no, that was what they had in their bio. Because I went to see if they made any other tweets about me, and the only other tweets that they made was, I guess, trying to win some contest with Mr. Beast, getting some chocolate. So that's why I'm like, yeah, gotta be a kid. Ain't no adult gonna have no account like theme like that where they just trying to get some chocolate from Mr. Beast. I'm like, fam, if you are an adult, go get a job and buy the chocolate. But no, that was the only tweet that they made about me. But that's what they got in their bio, is just trying to live in God's image. And yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, bro, God ain't out here lying on people. I know that much. Like, I will say with the bullying claim, yeah, if we're talking just the robots fans, yeah, I know I done said some stuff to them where I'm like, yeah, it may come off as bullying. But the sexual harassment stuff, though, I'm like, where did that come from? I think you must got me confused with just a robot, because I'm like, he done bullied people just where he just goes out his way and starts bullying random people. He done went out of his way and sexually harassed people. So I'm trying to figure out, how did you get me confused with him? He does that. I'm over here, but no, let me just kind of explain myself real quick, because I feel like, this video, it's more of an explanation on who I am as a person when it comes down to content creating. Because I'll tell you guys this much: when it comes down to random people discovering me, I don't trust it. And I think there's probably been some people that have noticed that. Like, there are people that I talk to on a regular that have discovered me where it took me a while to trust them, because I'm like, when you done dealt with just the robot and his fan base for years, and they play that whole game like, oh, I'm a fan, but then they turn around and they start saying some disrespectful stuff, doing some disrespectful things. Yeah, that's where that paranoia comes from. So yeah, there's been at times where I'm like, people would be actual fans of me, but I wouldn't trust them, because I'm like, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you came from. I don't know how you found me. You claim that you found me through reaction videos, but I'm like, okay, what reaction videos? So yeah, that's why I'm like, a lot of times, like when people, when they do come to my channel or come to my Twitch streams or whatever, it's like I really don't trust them that much, because I'm like, I don't, especially Twitch. I'm like, Twitch at times, it seems like it's like rare occasions where it's like a actual just normal person, but it's like you either got a backseater, you either got one of them fake art accounts, one of them fake view accounts, or just a robot fan. And just to talk on that real quick, so yeah, there was some time ago where just a robot fan came to my stream pretending to be a fan, but they'll always say something disrespectful either to me or to somebody that I knew. And that's why I'm like, fam, do you not realize the issue here? It's like they're like, you're not acting like a fan right now. And so, no, that's what he goes on to claim. And I just remember hearing that from just a robot, that he has communication issues. I'm like, oh, okay, makes sense. Yeah, get banned. I'm like, I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. And I'm like, my thing is this: if I hadn't had to tell you numerous times on the stuff that you're saying, you need to check yourself on that. It shouldn't require a multiple time occasion where I'm telling you, like, hey, you need to check yourself. It just would be a one time thing. But that's why I was like, yeah, no, I'm like, yeah, and you got that same situation going on with just a robot, where people don't want to be bothered with you. Because if that is the case, then I'm like, you need to work on that. I'm like, what did you learn how to communicate through just a robot? So yeah, so I'm like, yeah, that's a horrible way of learning, or a place to learn how to communicate with people. But anyways, I don't really be talking with people like that. Like, if it's somebody that I discovered, then yeah, cool. It's like, I feel like that it could be a natural friendship, because I'm like, they don't know me unless they look my name up. But other than that, I'm like, yeah, it's like, for the most part, everybody that I've went out of my way to meet, yeah, they've all been cool, and I've been cool with them. So that's why I'm like, but on top of that, I don't be talking with people on a regular, and I'm like, okay, where are the screenshots? Where are the, like, that's why I'm like, where's the evidence to showcase? Yeah, you probably have some stuff on me with bullying people, but with the sexual harassment, even with, it's like, you get rid of the word sexual and you just have just flat out harassment. Where's the proof? That's what I would like to know. So yeah, I'm like, you definitely got me confused with just a robot. I'm like, there is proof on just a robot that he done bullied people and sexually harass people. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, I'm learning of this information just like the rest of the world and stuff. So, but yeah, I did see this tweet, and I'm like, man, it's funny to me how just the robots fans, like, they still have it out for me after all these years, and just even after his situation, they're like, nope, we don't care. We're still going to, I guess, carry on this TMossBoss hate train. Maybe this was like their last like haymaker hit on my name, but I don't know. I feel like that it'll probably be some more stuff in the future, like, oh, TMossBoss killed people. He did this, he did that. And I'm like, fam, where's the proof? That's what I would like to know. So, and here's the thing, and so I say that, and I just have a feeling like they'll just probably just do some photoshopping, being like, oh, and I'm like, I mean, if there is some like actual evidence against me, but that's the thing though, where I'm like, I'm not gonna be on no just the robot stuff and be like, I don't remember. I know for a fact that I ain't never sexually harassed, assaulted, whatever the case may be. I know I ain't never did no stuff along those lines. The bullying stuff, yeah, if we're talking just the robots fan base, 100% I've done that. All right, I know I done said some things to these guys to where it comes off as bullying. So that's why I'm like, I ain't gonna hide around that. I ain't gonna sit there and deny that. I'm like, I know for a fact I done said some things. And who knows, maybe people may look at what I said and they're like, that ain't really bullying and things. You were just kind of defending yourself. No, I'll admit, I did send some shots like making fun of these guys' appearance. With just a robot. It's like, I don't know how many times I ain't called him Lord Farquaad in my videos. Same with like people that's been associated with them. I remember one guy, I called him Wreck-It Ralph. So yeah, like that's the thing where I'm all like, it wasn't just like a one-time occasion. Like, I said it numerous times and stuff. Like, I think that's how I was addressing the one dude that would say that he looked like Wreck-It Ralph. That's how I was addressing him and things. And so, but yeah, it's like since then we've like, I guess stuff is all right, but I don't think it was. I just think it was overall just me trying to get in some call with just the robot. And then yeah, just so he could get some videos and some content on me and things. But yeah, overall, I'm like, I seen this tweet and I'm like, I'm not sweating it. I know people are probably be like, you should be more upset about this. I'm not. It's something where I'm like, I know a kid had made this tweet. What just tripped me out was just with the bio. He was like talking about trying to live in God's image, and I'm like, bruh, God ain't out here lying on people's name. So that's why I'm like, you, if anything's, change your bio. All right, like just at least do that. Change your bio to something else, because I'm like, you're lying. It's either somebody lied to you or you're just flat out lying. One of the two. So, but yeah, whoever told you that information, you need to get on them about that. But if you just decided to just up out of nowhere make that tweet out, you gotta, it's one of those things where I'm like, I think people probably would see this tweet and be like, dang, how is TMossBoss gonna react to this? I'm just gonna laugh. Like I can't be mad about stuff like this. You know, it's like I've dealt with it before where it's like Just the Robots fans have lied on my name. So that's why I'm like, I'm not worried. It's one of those things where it's just, yeah, make up some more lies and stuff about me. I think if anything, it's really just going to put the spotlight on Just a Robot and be like, bro, what kind of fans do you have where they just out here lying on people's names like that? So anyways, yeah, but probably I feel like now it's like some of his fans, you know, like seeing just how much fun I've been having with this situation, they gonna probably try to run with this story of things. But I mean, if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. Oh well. At the end of the day, I'm not worried about anybody from Just the Robots fan base. I'm like, yeah, that's a fan base that's slowly dying off, and Just a Robot, he just ain't got it in him to carry on that fan base. So that's why I'm like, I'm not worried about tweets like this or any other tweets that come out about me in the future and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I'm like, that's the latest. That's the latest stuff about me coming from Just the Robots fan base. And I know he'll probably try to say some stuff like, oh, how do you know it's my fan? It's like, come on now. Who else am I? Maybe if this would have been said some years ago, yeah, maybe it could have been a situation where it could have been from somebody else. You're the only person that I have been getting into it with. I wonder if you can see who this. Oh, they're not. No, they're not following anybody. I was like, they ain't got no followers and they're not following anybody. So yeah, they probably just created this account. I think for it was the Mr. Beast stuff. And they're just saying the same thing, talking about like and they don't even know how to talk in their own in their other tweets and stuff. Talk about I'll make a hole, like digging a hole, like, but they're saying I'll make a whole video, and I'm like, fam, learn how to spell like before you start making tweets about people, bruh. But anyways, yeah. With that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.